This is big breaking emergency news. Right now, we are seeing essentially martial law scenarios declared in the largest city in the country, New York City. We are now seeing troops deployed. National Guard troops are now being deployed by the hundreds and hundreds of state troopers as well to patrol the streets and patrol the subway and transportation systems of New York City. All right, so something is going on, very suspicious. They're also implementing checkpoints and baggage checks as well. So it seems like they might have some kind of inside intel of potentially a national security risk or threats inside of New York City subway systems. The timing of this and the reaction of this seems very extreme and very heavy. We have seen a spike in crime in New York City and these subway systems, but to see around 750 National Guardsmen, that's what they're saying, to be deployed, and they already are now walking around New York City, the subway system today. They were spotted in pictures. All right, this seems it seems like there could be something else going on. Seems like there could be a bigger national security threat to our transportation systems in our nation's largest city here. All right, so let's dive into the details here. Very suspicious, and we have seen chaos and lawlessness in New York City. We already see the National Guard. They've been deployed to all these different hotels all throughout the city. This was 6+ months ago when this was announced. I covered this, how they were deployed to all the different hotels that are being converted to, quote, migrant housing, right? Hundreds of hotels in the middle of the city have been turned into this housing for migrants, and things have been so chaotic and lawless there that they had to deploy the National Guard. They each have their own National Guard troop guarding the hotels and keeping law and order at the hotels at these, quote, migrant housing centers. All right, so we're already seeing lawlessness in New York. Now we're seeing National Guard troops being deployed to New York City's subway system as well. All right, so let's get into this news here. I'm going to play a clip from the governor of New York, Kathy Hochul. All right, she made an announcement about this, but really quick, hit it up for me down there. Okay, hit that like, hit that subscribe. I'm posting multiple videos every single day, keeping you guys updated on this big news, okay? And people need to know about these announcements, and people need to know about what's going on in our country. So listen to what Governor Kathy Hochul said. All right, she made this announcement just today, March 6th. She said she's deploying 1,000 National Guard and state troopers to the NYC subway system. Listen to what she said right here just today at this meeting.
So today, in the wake of these latest attacks, I'm unveiling a 5-point plan to rid our subways of people who commit crimes and to protect all New Yorkers, whether you're a commuter or a transit worker. Point 1. I'm redeploying nearly 1,000 members of the New York State Police, MTA Police, and MTA National Guard to conduct bag checks in the city's busiest transit stations. You'll start seeing them at the tables, making sure that weapons are not being brought in, working in concert with our New York State Police, as well as our NYPD. Because no one heading to their job or to visit family or to go to a doctor appointment should worry that the person sitting next to them possesses a deadly weapon.
All right, so you heard that there. Things have gotten so bad that they are now having martial law-like scenarios, troops on the streets walking around with weaponry, and they are doing bag checks and setting up checkpoints because the lawlessness has gotten so out of control in NYC. And there also could be a potential national security threat as well. She said there's been multiple attacks inside New York City, and they want to be prepared for those as well, right? And I brought this up months ago, how this migrant situation, this open border, is creating a situation of such lawlessness and chaos in these big cities that it could potentially lead to martial law scenarios where we just have troops everywhere you go. There's checkpoints and troops, and you have to show your bag and get your bag searched to go anywhere now, right? This is the problem, reaction, solution that they are allowing to fester. This is part of the reason they're allowing this to happen, so they can come in and say, we need to have the military on every single corner for law and order. And they're right. At this point, we do need the military to restore law and order in our country. It's true. But things shouldn't have been allowed to get this bad to begin with. Like these people these quote migrants that beat up the NYPD police on camera in Times Square. Everyone saw it. Multiple people video recorded it. Security camera saw it. Everyone saw it. It was all over the news. And these people were released instantly with no bail to go do whatever else they want and cause potentially more crime. This is happening with everyone in NYC right now. There is no bail, and people are instantly released back onto the streets. And the judicial system and the prosecution has been taken over and compromised in certain districts. All right, that's why we're seeing major attacks happen as well with the judicial system. And this is demoralizing police as well, because what's the point of them even making an arrest? What's the point of them making an arrest if somebody is just released right back onto the streets? What's the point of them making an arrest? And then also, they don't even support the police. Even when police are attacked, there's no justice. You would think, okay, a police officer's attacked, they're going to clamp down, they're going to do something. Nothing happens. And these people were actually allowed to flee to California, flee to a different state while they are released on bail in New York. This is insane. This is insane that this is going on. But it's not surprising as well, the situation that our country is in after the past 3 years of chaos that we've seen. So this is the reaction. It says 750 guardsmen and 250 law enforcement officers will be at NYC subways. All right. So be prepared, be ready, have your head on a swivel. I'm telling you, anywhere where there's major congregations of people, they are getting major warning signs, major red flags right now, major national security warnings. Everyone's warning of it. Everyone's prepared for something big to happen, and they know that it's been let in. It's been allowed to be let in, and you need to have your head on a swivel. You need to be careful and stay away from these big cities and these major gatherings of people, right? Any kind of concerts, any kind of carnivals, major gatherings, all right, are going to be targets for this. And that's all NYC is just major gatherings everywhere you go. You walk down the street, you take a bus, you get on the subway, major gatherings. All right, so this is our country in 2024. Troops walking the streets with their weapons, automatic weapons. And this is the point we have to get to have law and order inside of our biggest city in the country. All right, so get out the cities now. Right now, these cities, it's over. It's over. They are collapsing them. You don't want to be collateral damage in the middle of this collapse. And you need to just get out of it for now. All right, get out of these major cities until this era, this phase that we're in right now is over. All right, so please hit it up for me down there. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. Let's get this word out. People need to know that our country is being collapsed on purpose. They're allowing this to happen. New York's a sanctuary city. They allowed this collapse to happen. They're encouraging it. They're going into major debt to pay for all their problems. So get out the cities, get out in the country, get on your homestead, get somewhere where you can have some chickens, have some ducks, grow some gardens, at least that. And when I started, I was in the middle of the city. right in the middle of the city, 5,000 square foot backyard. And that's how I started out. And that's what started it all. I had ducks, chickens, very small amounts, only a few of each, and gardens and a little greenhouse, right? You can start anywhere, and you don't have to have a ton of land, right? Even if you are in an apartment, anything, grow some stuff on your balcony, right? Do something, be producing something, be stocked up so you are ready, right? So thank you guys. Go check out my video I posted earlier today, right? New hidden law just passed. Go check that out. I hope you guys have big blessings for your life and your family, and I hope you have a big old blessed day.